Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract success, confidence, and happiness while others struggle with the same problems again and again? What if I told you that the biggest difference isn't talent, luck, money, or even education? It's the way they think. The thoughts you repeat every day quietly shape your habits shape your actions, and your actions shape your entire life. Today, we are exploring a small book that has transformed millions of lives around the world for more than a century. A book that reveals how your thoughts influence your reality, your success, your relationship, and even your future. This is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, and by the end of this video, you will understand why changing your thoughts could be the first step toward changing your life. So, grab a cup of tea, relax, and let's dive into the timeless wisdom of this powerful book. Before we begin, let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever noticed that two people can face the exact same situation but get completely different results? One person sees an opportunity, the other sees a problem. One person keeps moving forward, the other gives up. Why does this happen? According to James Allen, the answer lies in our thoughts. Most people think their life is controlled by luck, circumstances, or other people. But this book teaches something very different. It says that our thoughts are like seeds. Every thought we repeat in our mind is planted deep inside us. And just like a seed eventually grows into a tree, our thoughts eventually grow into actions, habits, and results. Think about it. If every day you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I always fail, then slowly your mind starts believing it. You stop trying, you lose confidence, and eventually those thoughts become your reality. But if you start telling yourself, I can learn, I can improve, and I can become better, then your action begin to change. You start taking chances, you start learning new things, and over time your life begins to change. This is the central message of this book. Your outer world is often a reflection of your inner world, and that is exactly what we are going to explore in the upcoming chapters. Chapter 1. Thoughts shape character. Imagine a garden. If you plant flowers and take care of them every day, the garden becomes beautiful. But if you ignore it, weeds begin to grow everywhere. James Allen says that the human mind works exactly the same way. Our thoughts are the seeds. Positive thoughts grow into confidence, discipline, and kindness. Negative thoughts grow into fear, anger, and self doubt. For example, imagine a student preparing for an exam. One student keeps thinking, I will probably fail. The other thinks the exam may be difficult, but I will do my best. Both students have the same syllabus, both have the same amount of time, but their thinking is different. And that difference affects how they study, how they feel, and ultimately how they perform. This is why James Allen says that character is not built overnight, it's built thought by thought, day by day. The person you become tomorrow depends largely on the thoughts you entertain today. Chapter 2. Thought shapes circumstances. Let's imagine two people lost their jobs on the same day. The first person immediately thinks, my life is ruined, nothing ever works out for me. The second person thinks, this is difficult, but maybe it's an opportunity to find something better. The situation is exactly the same, but their thoughts are different. And because their thoughts are different, their actions become different too. The first person spends weeks complaining and feeling hopeless. The second person updates their resume, learns new skills, and starts applying for new opportunities. James Allen explains that our circumstances are often connected to our thoughts and actions. This doesn't mean bad things never happen to good people. It simply means that our response to life matters more than the situation itself. Life may not always be fair, but our mindset can determine whether we grow through challenges or get stuck in them. So, the next time life doesn't go according to plan, ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? That one question can completely change your direction. Chapter 3, The Power of Purpose. Have you ever spent an entire day feeling busy but accomplished nothing important? Many people live this way. They work hard but they don't know where they are going. James Allen says that a person without a purpose is like a ship without a destination. The wind may push it in different directions, but it never truly arrives anywhere. Think about a student preparing for an exam. When they have a clear goal, they wake up with purpose. They know why they are studying. They know what they are working toward. But when there is no goal, distractions become stronger, motivation disappears, and progress slows down. Purpose gives meaning to effort. That's why successful people usually have a clear vision of what they want. Their journey isn't always easy, but their purpose keeps them moving forward. So ask yourself, what is one goal that is truly important to me right now, and what small actions can I take today to move closer to it? Chapter 4, The Secret of Achievement. Many people look at successful individuals and think they are lucky, but James Allen disagrees. He says that achievement is the result of disciplined thinking followed by consistent action. Imagine someone who wants to become fit. They don't become healthy after one workout, they become healthy because they continue showing up every day. Success works the same way. Great achievements are usually built through small daily actions. A page read every day becomes knowledge. A small workout every day becomes strength. A positive thought repeated every day becomes confidence. The problem is that most people want immediate results, but nature doesn't work that way. A seed takes time to become a tree, and personal growth takes time too. So don't focus only on the outcome, focus on becoming the kind of person who constantly takes action. Because achievement is not a single event, it's a process. Chapter 5, The Importance of Serenity. Think about the calmest person you know. Notice how people trust them. Notice how they don't panic during difficult situations. James Allen believed that calmness is one of the greatest forms of strength. Most people react immediately when something goes wrong. They become angry, they become anxious, they lose control of their emotions. But calm people think before reacting. They understand that emotional decisions often create bigger problems. Imagine you are having an argument, one person shouts, the other person stays calm and listens. Who has more control? The calm person? Because true power is not controlling others, it's controlling yourself. The more peaceful your mind becomes, the better your decisions become. And the better your decisions become, the better your life becomes. That is why serenity is not weakness, it is strength in its highest form. Chapter 6, The Habit of Self Control. Have you ever said something in anger and regretted it later? Most of us have. In that moment, our emotions were control us instead of us controlling them. James Allen teaches that one of the greatest signs of personal growth is self control. Anyone can react, but not everyone can pause, think, and respond wisely. Imagine two students receiving criticism from a teacher. The first student becomes defensive and angry. The second student listens carefully and asks, what can I improve? Both received the same feedback, but one used it for growth while the other used it as fuel for frustrations. This is the power of self control. When you learn to manage your thoughts and emotions, you become stronger than your circumstances. Self control is not about suppressing emotions, it is about guiding them in the right direction, and the more you practice it, the more confident and respected you become. Chapter 7, Dreams and Visions. Every great achievement begins as an idea. Before a building is constructed, it exists in someone's imagination. Before a book is written, it exists in someone's mind. Before success appears in reality, it appears as a vision. James Allen encourages us to protect our dreams. Many people give up on their dreams because others laugh at them, but every successful person was once called unrealistic. Think about someone who wants to start a business. At first, there are no customers, no profits, No guarantees, only a vision. Yet that vision gives them the courage to keep going. Your dreams are not meaningless fantasies, they are clues about the person you want to become. The future belongs to those who continue believing in their vision even when results are not yet visible. Chapter 8, Becoming the Person You Want to Be. Many people focus only on what they want. I want success, I want confidence, I want happiness. But James Allen asks a different question. What kind of person must you become to achieve those things? Success is not something you chase, it is something you attract through personal growth. For example, if you want excellent grades, you must become disciplined. If you want a strong friendship, you must become trustworthy. If you want confidence, you must develop courage through action. The secret is not changing your life overnight, the secret is changing yourself little by little every day. Because when you become a better person, better results naturally follow. Remember, your future is not created in a single day, it is created through daily thoughts, daily choices, and daily habits. As a man thinketh teaches us a timeless truth, we can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we think. And when we change our thoughts, we begin to change our lives. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this book summary, don't forget to subscribe and join us for more life changing books and personal growth lessons. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember your mind is the architect of your future. Thank